Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Path of Exile. My name is Wilfred, and guess what? Great news, I managed to sign up at the global server or international server. Thank you for one of you who gave me a tips to do so. And my character name is Jeanfire, so for obvious reason. And she's a witch, she's like fire, and she playing like a summoner as well. But in this playthrough though, it's a little bit different from what I had before because I couldn't get some gems. So it's just one of those luck things that you either have it or don't have it kind of thing. So I mean, you know, I've got a lot of you who are very passionate about the game. I really love to hear that more about how to play this game better. And so there you go, Jeanfire. Feel free to add me as your friend. I may not be able to help, but I can always tag along and collect loot, maybe. No, just kidding. So she's a witch, and she looked rather interesting. I know, that kind of head item. Gear-wise, it's not as good as what I had in the Singapore server, but that's fine. I'm always keen to start anew. And the build-wise, I can't miss my two totems. One is the life regen, another one is the taunt totem. So those two totems, I really miss them. But in return, I'm using a flame totem, which I'll show you in just a bit. And it is more like a summoner build. I have like the summon that I've a skill that summon the skull. You know what? Let me just get there, and so I can show it to you. So I'm going to go here, and there will be some specific quest I'm going to do as well. So I thought it's a good time to illustrate to you how it works. Now I've got the let me see whether I remember which key is for what, man, because I rearrange all the keys. So this is the one that summons the skull, and this skull will sort of like, I think those of you who play World of Warcraft, the Warlock, the legendary, or no, the artifact weapon, this kind of skull. So you can summon as many as you like, and it's a homing device, so it's nice. I've got a flame kind of totem. These are standard, but it will clear quite a number of stuff, so it's good. I've got skeleton, the one that you see in my previous video, but I also have the zombie. Not that I want zombie, just that yeah, I don't have underpower. Now I've got the what is it called? The magma orb, right? And also fireball. So last but not the least, I've got this animated kind of weapon. I don't know how exactly it works. I thought wow, I have to have a second, okay, so how does it work? Okay, as and when I got a second one, then I'll do it. Basically, animate a melee weapon to fight by your side. No limit on the number of weapons you can animate. You cannot animate unidentified weapons. Okay, so that's cool. So I need to destroy something first, and so let me just get a totem here. And I can summon like a lot of actually I quite like this summoner build. I mean, it's a lot more interesting. But just that, if with the life regen totem, right, you can get a lot more from the minion because they heal the minion. But just that you can't do it right now, and which is rather unfortunate. And so right now, what am I gonna do? I need to go and a lot of like stuff here. So I can summon some like skeleton here. So I got skeleton, and these are all lightning, man. I think I need some lightning kind of like resistant kind of thingy. Now I thought the whole reason why I do this here is that I thought I could have like there's a particular quest here that has a reputation to it as well. So I thought I could demonstrate to you how this thing worked. Alright, so these are the skeleton. I got a whole army here with me, which is rather interesting actually. So this side is clear-ish kind of thing. You know how thorough I am, right? Yeah, that's the thing. I can summon some of these corpse that replenish my zombies. Because zombies' health doesn't get replenished, I have no totem to do it. And well, there's really a lot of stuff going on here, man. And let me summon more stuff. These are like let me just get a bit more out from the Okay, so I've got quite a fair bit of thing going on, and the my army get destroyed rather fast, huh? And do I want to pick up all this? Maybe a little bit on these things here. Sometime, somehow. I want to get a weapon that I can equip so that I can try out my... What is this, man? This is like a shield item. You see, I'm just a newbie, by the way. Oh, there's yet another... Very nice. Well, let me just deal away with all these things first. Okay, skeleton, skeleton. Okay. So, totem, silicon, and a zombie. So that is it. Yeah, my my skill like because I'm so used to some button, I kind of like reconfigure my stuff. What? I've got like a seal here. So somehow this has been sealed up and I can't get there. I have to find another way, which is fine. But I thought there's another quest somewhere that is rather interesting. Let me do some zombie here. 4 zombies. And they all get burned somehow. Okay. You know, something great about this game, right, is that you can't really see it here because I've got my face blocking the view. But they actually give the count of the you know the summons that I have left, and I can see that, you know, like you know, 1 zombie is missing or 1 skeleton, 2 skeletons is missing, so I can resummon them as and when I require to. And so that's always very nice. I like it a lot. So it's a floss. I don't need a floss anymore. And the well, it's a lot of action here, man. It's a lot more action than I thought. Yeah, I get more. You know, the more button I mash, right, the more I get distracted by what to do. I think, you know, somehow this game, the best thing is just keep it simple, you know. Keep it simple is the best. So I think, I mean, I suppose there will be a second weapon that I can swap. And let me see what I can do here. This one here, what is this? I suppose that would do when all fail. Okay, so I have got like the axe here. Identify the axe. I suppose I could use. And why not put it here? So I think that should do the job, right? I don't know. We'll see. Right. I have absolutely no idea how this, like 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, strange. So I'll figure that out in another day. Probably not today. Okay, let me just get some zombie here. Alright, so that is the one that I would like to show you. Okay, so this is the one I'd like to show you. There's like a reputation quest here. Yeah.
Yes, I call you warrior.
So that is one thing.
Your eyes have already swept your surroundings, identifying threats and escape routes. There is anticipation in your stance. deadly focus in the easy ebb and tide of your breath. Yours is a heart that fights with every beat. I have need of a heart like that.
So I have to go in and get a spirit. So in a sense that this is going to be a rather interesting dungeon. Haunted Death. And here we go. I have to... where are my zombie? Never mind, I've got skeleton. Alright, these are like a Zerg kind of thing. There's one zombie for me. Wait, hang on. These are not dead body, is it? Hang on. Zombie, zombie. 2 zombie. 3 zombie. I got 3 zombies and 4 skeleton. And I can have some raging spirit as well. Alright, so let's see. You know, zombies are good, man. It's like they are very reliable. Skeleton seems to be a little bit like, you know, a bit weak to me. So, this is like a very dark, man, this dungeon. I can't really see anything here. I've got like, I got level to level 14. And what should I do? I think I'm heading towards this one, man. Good stuff. Apply. So now my fire spell is even more fantastic. I hope. Yay, done. These are like the whatever animal it is looks really odd. Okay, let me just get some. Oh, that's the one that I need to get sorted. Wow, this is the elite, man. Oh, this is the... Wow. Oh, that is like... done. See, my zombie is still around, most of them. So I've got some stuff I could pick up. Glove and plate doesn't seem good. And now I'm having this like, yeah. So I have to get out from here. Make sure I don't get hit with all these things. And my apologies, there's some kind of funny noise in the background. I think something wrong with our water kind of pump upstairs. All the way up there, and the you know, near the top floor, and it has been creating a lot of funny noise. Less ideal for me to record video. And there's a chest here. Let me just get the chest. Nope. Yeah, and if you wonder why I'm playing alone, usually my wife plays with me, and I would like to just try out this game first before asking her to invest her time into a game that may or may not work out. So I would like to see how it goes. Is it really fun? And before I get her in, and right now she's playing Diablo 3 Season 8, and I haven't really started on Season yet, man. I haven't done any Diablo season in my life before, so I think
a lost spirit returned to feast with the
in a lot of ways that I think she's pretty advanced to playing JRPG. So that's it. And the so I've got a reputation here with the Haku Armor Master. So I don't know what it does. Maybe it'll sell me some good stuff once I get the stuff right. And I mean, that's it, man. I mean, that is just a very brief journey of where I am right now with the game and so on. I'm still trying to get some better skill though, or gems, because I don't really fancy this build compared to the one I had with the Singapore server. I think that one I'm a lot more comfortable with. This one a little bit like hectic. When it comes to, I would like to have like a build whereby there's some utility, some offensive rather than everything offensive, and yeah, I mean, it seems to me, yeah, it's something that I probably enjoy better. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, and for those who are interested to know what's the difference between the Singapore server and the American server or the international server, is that from a latency perspective, it's still very low, 16 milliseconds. I have not played any online game that is with this low latency. I mean, if I play Diablo, if I play Guild War 2, I play World of Warcraft, I play Marvel Heroes, latency is always to the hundreds, right? So having a 16, 17, 15 millisecond kind of like a latency is like, whoa, crazy stuff if you think about it. So I'm really happy. And so the difference is the shop. The shop, I've compared the prices. You know, believe it or not, the one in Singapore server actually is slightly cheaper. The price wise, I worked out all the number. Like if I play like a stash, right? American, I mean on the international one, if I want to get a stash here, is like I think this one $3 per stash, so $3 per stash. But if I buy in Singapore server, it's about $270 per stash, and that is even before the discount when I buy a bulk amount of points or pawns at the same time. So I don't know. I think it will cost a little bit more on the US side or the international side, but at least I get to connect with you all. I think that's fine. All right. So now till the next time we see each other. Goodbye. And you know, I'm hoping to be able to do a little bit more on the Marvel Heroes kind of like video, but I'm still waiting for any update, just any update for things to happen. Maybe if I can wait until the the Doctor Strange event come up, I don't know. We'll see. All right, see you next time. Goodbye.